I'm really interested in how Mario might have emerged in synchrony or just like resonance with Japanese game shows. I explain what I mean. I'm interested in how game shows are maybe an early form of or incarnation of game shows. I mean, of platforming. I don't know which came first because those game shows are based, I think, on a strong manzai comedy tradition and other traditions, but maybe the Takeshi's Castle style platforming is relatively late, more like the 80s, and therefore possibly influenced by video games itself. However, I want to think about this, how maybe the comedy genre itself of manzai and rakugo perhaps, all these more old traditional genres, have something to do perhaps also with the unexpected. All this issue of the unexpected then has to do, I think, with how we respond to unexpected things, and these can be words, as in the case of manzai, or obstacles, in a game show, obstacle platforming. This comedy connection is interesting to me because, on the one hand, I wonder if it has a Buddhist connection, like if maybe those spoken word comedy genres had some connection to Buddhist influence in its use of language that is koan-like, expressing the weirdness of language and paradox, so to speak, but also that comedy therefore makes obstacles appear as precisely word things, games that are played with words. Such wordplay is cool because then games can be played that are in the spirit of metaphor or comparison. Obstacles such as sword becomes kind of like a word. Words become things you're trying to understand, and therefore the game itself, coded in language, programming, has its nature in blah blah, what am I even saying, using words to express a game. Words help us understand. There are emotions, but we can put them into words. There is even physical sensation, like Mario jumping on a rock or feeling a sandy surface. This can be put into words, the sensation. So sort of like in Buddhism or meditation, as I understand, the notion of expressing your body, letting it sit so that it shows itself. Perhaps the fear of death we feel when we play as Mario and almost die, this is part of what we express.